Islamic economics is a system that identifies the unlimited available resources which are blessed by Almighty Allah to mankind on the condition that how these resources are to be utilized and distributed, fulfillment of need in keeping social justice, and seeking best of these resources in participation, cooperation by applying knowledge, experience, ability, and efforts through the support of power and pen and book granted by Almighty Allah to men in confirmation of the status of man as unique among the creations and custodian to all the resources that Almighty Allah owns it alone and absolute. Islamic economics differ fundamentally from the man-made laws and system in defining economic problem. It represents an independent alternative economic model in the world today. It is based on the principle revealed from Islamic sources as a norm for human welfare and offer prominently alternative set for the parameter of economic activity. Islamic economic offer a comprehensive, rational, and better alternative to those currently in use in Western economics. Islamic economics cover every sector of activity. Numerous cultural values emerging through the ages require a renewed insight of the interpretation of the Sharia. Some of those are changed while others remain inflexible. Islam is a complete mode of life. It is not the concern with the spiritual uplift of human being, but it is equally concerned about their material and physical well-being. Islam guides its follower in financial and economic matter, in social and political affairs, and also in moral and personal subject of human life. Whatever his circumstances, man always need food, clothing, accommodation, and other necessities of life, consumed to the intellectual and social growth. He tries to secure them in the largest possible quantity and the best possible quality in the easiest possible way. The question of securing the means of living has always been considered, and it is important and essential problems of human life. In the period of human life, it has been one of the main problems which, as well as nation, on one hand, every day new efforts are being made to preserve the natural resources and explore the new sources of wealth to utilize in increasing and improving production to the maximum possible extent. And on the other side, action has been taken not only to meet the economic requirement in the easiest and quickest way possible manner, but also to create even new requirement. The method of distribution and consumption are being continuously revised. Such topics are ownership, capital, enterprise, labor, and other related questions are the problem which are studied and discussed from various angles in the scientific way. From a study of the Islamic teaching in the economics, the conclusion is a divine system that has paid profound attention to the effective role of economic questions in human life and has taken precautionary measures against the harmful effect of economic injustice. Before entering into the detailed discussion, Islamic economic attention to be given on a few assumed from the Islamic text. Man should always maintain his freedom and should see that human dignity is not hurt. Hazrat Ali Karamallah Wajhuhu said, "Do not be a slave other because Allah has created you free." In Islamic economic, public property refers to a natural resources, forest, pastures, uncultivated land, water, mines, ocean, resources, etc. Such resources are considered the common property of the community. Such property is placed under the guardianship and control of the Islamic State and can be used by the citizen as long as that use does not undermine the rights of other citizens. Some type of public properties cannot be privatized under Islamic law. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has a saying that people are partner in the three things: water, fire, and pasture. Led some scholars to believe that privatization of water, energy, and agricultural land is not permissible. Let us see the role of money and how money is being described in Islamic economics, which is the main part of the economic system. Money is considered as a measuring tool for the value. Money is not a commodity. Money cannot be bought and sold in similar quantity. Money is to remain in circulation and cannot be kept stagnant or in holding. Money must have support of equal value with authentication. Money issuance on goodwill is an artificial value, and such issuance is just paper printing. Money is required to be utilized to receive incoming or anything that has the type of money alone. Money is in exchange of money in similar quality is interest, a price of money, which is riba. Implication of Islamic financial institution, trading and financing receivables for anything other than equality. Conventional loan, lending, borrowing, or debt-based plastic currencies are not permissible. Money is taken in volume against the value of commodity and services. The message that specify the introduction of Islamic economics and the Islamic economics findings is Surah Alaq. Iqra bismi rabbikal ladzi khalaq. Read. Almighty Allah identify aims, objectives, purpose, and ways and means of Islamic economic through the first verse of the Holy Quran that opens the chapter of economic system in Islam, which is the life of individual Muslim. The verse says Iqra, which means read. Read in the name of your Lord who has created, which guide the man to seek the assistance of Almighty Allah and read the Holy Quran and find out the lifestyle which man have to be adopt to live in the transitory period of time. The word read open the chapter of unique system that is identified totally as the Islamic economics, which is rational system, to follow which demand peak of the efforts, confirmation for guided format, application, which are given in descriptiveness. Now, let us see in 20th century economists define Islamic economics as Dr. Hassan Uzzaman describes the Islamic economics as the system that gives the complete knowledge and application of the injunction and the rules given by the glorious Sharia that prevent injustice in gaining the disposal of material resources in order to provide satisfaction to a human being and enable them to perform the obligation to Allah and the society. Muhammad Akram Khan has further classified the sum aim of the Islamic economic system as the study of a human recovery, which is to be achieved by organizing the resources on earth on the basis of cooperation and participation. On a very specific subject, we cannot ignore the importance and clear observation given by Dr. Nijatullah Siddiqui. Defining the role of Sharia is the belief of injustice and freedom. By Dr. Nijatullah Siddiqui, by defining the role of Sharia in the belief of injustice and freedom, cooperation and sharing, which are the fundamental of Islamic economic philosophy within the total Islamic system. The key to Islamic economic philosophy lies in the man's relationship with Allah, the universe, and the people. The other human being are the nature and purpose of man's life on earth. This gives the complete picture of Islamic economic system.